Wike's soldiers, Wike's police, whoever, had been flying over my house and my compound in the last 30 minutes with 2 helicopter gunships. I have the capacity to contain them. Nigeria cannot surrender to Wike. Rivers people will not surrender to Wike. Ijaw people will not surrender to Wike. I have the capacity to contain them, as I've been containing other people. Let them tell Wike to back off. I am 60 years old. I've never been afraid of death. I've always embraced death. I'd always embraced death. So I am not afraid of death. So all those who are there, when the helicopter is shot down, let nobody blame them. I didn't go and look for the helicopter to shoot them down. I will shoot down the helicopter. I will shoot down the helicopter. I swear by Allah that I will shoot.
Now to comments by some individual that they can shoot down the helicopter of the military. I think that's laughable. In fact, I'm about to laugh about that. And I say that because, you know, we're in a democracy and we are a professional force. We cannot just based on somebody's comments begin to do certain things and then they will now accuse the military of being undemocratic. The military is not the only security agency, force or department in the country. There are other security forces who have a role to play constitutionally when it comes to some of these issues. But I tell you that he doesn't have that capability. He's just blabbing. But I will allow the security forces are responsible for handling such cases to take up the matter. Ours is come on the battlefield and we take you out. You should come on the battlefield and see whether we can react or not.
Hello, good evening, SC viewers. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Chinedu Michael, let us look at the response from Nigerian Army. Record that recently Asari Dukobo threatened to bring down military helicopter, which according to him were hovering over his residence. That was the day they were conducting local government election in Rivers State. But the military have challenged him that he doesn't have the capacity he claimed to have, that he should come to the battlefield and that he'll be neutralized. It looks as if the relationship between Asari Dukobo and Tinubu has gone sour, because for the military, which the president commands, to be telling Asari Dukobo that he'll be neutralized, I think he's in for a trouble. Remember that Asari Dukobo in that same outburst attacked the Igbos that he have been dealing with them. Let's go.
Well, the fact is we don't know whether actually that helicopter was a military helicopter or a private helicopter or a helicopter that is just on surveillance as a result of the local government election that was going on then. And you know that actually in Rivers State it was very tensed, considering the fact that the way and manner that election was conducted, we saw different camps. We saw the one from Abuja, we saw the one from the state. So it was quite a tense environment, and all the political actors were seeking, victory and relevance. But looking at that statement credited to Dukobo himself, saying that he witnessed, a certain object in the air around his territory or house or whatever, he didn't tell us whether it was actually a military affair. So, but if the military has come out to say Of course, they have right to conduct the affairs or in whichever way they like. But if it is concentrated on Asari Dukobo, it's a threat because it has not violated any law in that regard, or in terms of making sure that he powers some certain support to the governor himself, Fubara. And also, he did not contravene any law by taking side in that election, where he belonged, because we know that the upland and the water side the upland have had their share, and the people felt that the water side, should be able to provide the next governor. We have seen
Permit me to jump in here because we understand that Asari Dukobo is someone who have been captured on camera, on video, brandishing dangerous weapons, even as dangerous as maybe AK-47. I'm not an expert in that area, but I know there are videos online where he's brandishing some dangerous weapon. And we understand that for you to bear any category of arm, up to that, you need an end user certificate that comes from the Office of the National Security Advisor. And it's not on record that the government has given approval for any private individual to possess such arm. In the light of this, do you think the military is not justified to carry out air interdiction around his house?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe trying to push for, and maintain, influence and show of strength. They have right to do whatever they want to do in regarding to providing peace in Rivers State. But if they are zeroing it down on Asari Dukobo, I have my reservation on that. We have not seen that happened where, even during the days of militancy, we've not seen, it has not been reported that the militants at that time were able to bring down any aircraft, that belong to Nigerian military or in that regard. So, but if what he's trying to say is that, for me, I think he's trying to tell the government to be careful, and they will not accept any form of intimidation as regards, the election matters that were going on in Rivers State as at that time. But look at it very well there deeply. Asari Dukobo, you can't take it away from him that he has a certain level of relationship with the governor, because often he has come out to make it very clearly that he is supporting the governor of Rivers State in all ramification. He made it very clearly, but having looks as if he has fallen out with the presidency. He was banned, after he abused the privilege that was extended to him when he visited Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Abuja. I think he actually abused that, chance. Then, sorry.